Good morning. Out on Sven today, heading out towards the Nort West. My last ride on Doozer was out in the same area. One big difference is a week ago I think some of these areas had between 50 and 70 mil of rain. I think today's the 12th of June, somewhere about there, so I think it's the first day of winter closures. Don't plan on doing many tracks or any tracks today. Just want to get some kilometres covered and get out to where I finished up my last ride on Doozer. Well, there we have it. Blue Gum O'Brien's link. Open in about 4 months. Just coming into Trentham. Took the dirt roads to get here, and there's still a lot of frost laying around on the ground, which is one of the reasons I didn't head over to the high countryside, because it's way too cold. Those early morning starts. It's 10 o'clock, 6 degrees. Just rolling into Daylesford. Going to continue through on the Midland Highway and get back onto Basalt Road. Basalt Road to Warona Road to, I don't know what this one's called. Cuts through the pine forest. So I really have no idea where I am. Turned off a road, and then off a road. On the 1st of June, Ian from AusADV Rider was out this part of Victoria, and he ended up at the Franchies or something hut. I was looking at some maps last night, and I should have made a waypoint, because I have no idea where I am or where the Franchies is. Anyway, no big deal. It's all about just cruising around, exploring. Well, now I know where I am. Not sure if you can see. Through there's Mount Franklin. This is Yandoit track. Might follow this for a little bit. Not sure if it'll go across to that track that was on the map. There's a different track or a different road. Well, there's someone obviously camping or fossicking by the looks of the land. It's all been dug up as a result of mining. Trying to look left and watch where I'm going. Slippery. Big mob of kangaroos over there. Coming through now. Well, that's a wallaby. Kangaroos are down. There they go. They'll cross over there. So there we go. There we go. Coach track, Yandoit track, which is what I was on initially until I took that little track down, and Yandoit township. Just coming to the township of Yandoit. Obviously was all settled around mining. Bit of pasture, bit of grazing. 1883 for the Mechanics Institute. So much history in these towns. That building and the outbuildings, that's huge. I'm not far outside of Newstead. There was obviously you can see over there some asphalt, and there was a dirt road that ran alongside it, so why not take the dirt? Get to Newstead and see if there's a coffee shop. Head up to Maldon because I know there'll be a coffee shop, because it's become a very trendy little old gold mining town. This is the township of Newstead. So when I was coming into Newstead, I mentioned that I'd come through to Maldon and grab a coffee because it's become very trendy, touristy, and there you go. I'm sure someone will buy it, and a colonial renovator. It's going to need a lot of renovating. So maybe for I don't know, $800,000-900,000, you might have a nice place in Maldon. So this is the main street of Maldon. Very historic old town. Certainly changed since I was here last, which was about 40 years ago. We used to drive up from Melbourne and there was a property we used to shoot rabbits on. Two cafes next to each other. Which one's the best? Crochet rugs is a interesting touch. Well, it's about 12:30, and sitting in the main street of Maldon. Give the coffee a go. Cheers. No. Not as good as Blackwood coffee. I stopped and asked the lady who was doing a vlog which is the best place for coffee. She said not Maldon, but it was the crocheted rugs that got me. When you got a cafe with crocheted rugs, what does that say about the age group of the people in the town, or the age group of the people visiting the town? So I have no idea where I'm going from here. Probably head back towards or across to Castlemaine. Then try and find some more dirt somewhere. So a bit of a quick walk down the main street of Maldon. As I mentioned, it's been about 40 years since I was in the town, and back then it was just a country town. You walk through now and you can see it's just a touristy town. Either that, or there's a shitload of money out here, and I'm assuming there is. I was talking to the flower shop lady, talking about tourism and how the town exists on tourism. She was saying that last weekend they had about 180 people come up on the train. So far, for me, the coolest thing is the garage. And probably the Celica out the front. Bit of history here.
Definitely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome cut days.
Fuck. Yeah, apart from the buildings, you know the town's old because there's a Foster's Lager sign on the old hotel. It seems like a long time since anyone drank Foster's. Not sure they'd have too many Husqvarna parts. And then again, I don't think many people have got Husqvarna parts. Just looking at, obviously the MacArthurs were well-to-do. Got MacArthur's Bakery, and then MacArthur and Sons down there. Well, that was Maldon. Interesting town. I think just down here, when I came in, there's at least 4 properties for sale. So it's again, be probably a nice place to live, but if tourism is the major industry, I'm not sure how well you'd go paying the bills. It says no through road, but it doesn't appear that way on the GPS, so go and have a look. It would appear that at some point there's a fair bit of mining going on here, just by looking at these rock walls. So follow the deer tracks up. Amazing what is out here. I kept talking about the history of the region. Can you imagine the amount of work that kind of outbuilding there with the stonework, how much effort was put in to get the building material here and then to get it built. You know, maybe once, you know, had the stairs down to a river or a running creek. Like here, just, I don't know, old stockyards. Got a marama, taking care of everything. Old stockyards there. Chicken pen or chicken roost. What's left of someone's chimney. That span looks like it's off a crane. I'm guessing there's not a lot of foot traffic, but I assume that when this is in flood, don't know, maybe stock. Can he stock across? Breeze coming down. Oh, that's unfortunate. It stops. So I'm still heading in the general direction of home, which is here the general direction of Dalesford. St Francis Lane. No, Malloy's Lane. And St Francis Lane. Not too sure where blowhole track goes. It looks at least used, and it's heading in the general direction of where I'm going. Keep going down the hill, I guess. That sign said keep out, so I won't go that way. I'll keep travelling in the general direction of where I'm meant to go. How deep, how soft. find the flat rocks. Not too deep, not too soft. Come out onto, or back onto Basalt Road. $200 kilometres. Last ride I did on Sven out to the Thompson Dam, I only reached the start of my ride at the 200 kilometre mark. So far I've been out about 5 hours, and within 15-20 minutes of home I can have dirt, and if I was more familiar with this area I could probably have ridden dirt all day. So down Basalt, across the Midland Highway, down across the Blackjack Track, which will take me on to Old Tom Track, to Telegraph Road, and near Sailors Falls. I took the wrong turn. This is an Old Tom Track. It'll still end up somewhere. If it's near the Pines, then that's Bell's Reef Road or something, I think. Oh well, this will take us down to Telegraph. Not the path I wanted to take, but nonetheless. From memory, with these clear felled blocks, the next intersection is Telegraph. We went left here up the Sailors Falls, across the Dalesford Balan Road, and take that little track through the farm, and in through Wombat, Lerderderg, Blackwood, and home. Sailors Falls, and Dalesford Road, whatever this is called, through the farm. They're backward then. A little bit of rain makes a difference. So last time I was here, the surface was kind of dry and a little bit tacky. Now with the rain, just got to keep an eye out for the soft bits. Post office tracks, so I should have turned at that Batson's or whatever it was called. So had I turned off on the Batson's, I would have ended out here. That was a fun track last time. With the closures, I don't know if I can get across back to Camp Road up Tow Rag. I'm on Tow Rag, so it's not closed. But there's some of that wombat red clay through here. Gonna have to be mindful of. There goes the back. Doesn't take much out here. Uh-oh. Getting a bit too confident, I think. So at one end it's open, at the Camp Road end it's not locked but gate's closed. Stupid wallaby. Tow Rag to Camp Road to Lerderderg Road. Lerderderg to Wheeler Road. Then Wheeler Road will take me up where I can cross over the Greendale Trentham Road. And then I think Yankee Road, across to maybe Lagoon Road, back to Firth maybe. Should probably slow down considering the time of day and the wallabies and the kangaroos and whatever other wildlife are likely to cross my path. Left here, then a right onto Yankee Road. I'm still on Yankee Road, almost at the end of it, at the big intersection. Still need to make a decision which way to head home. I'm leaning towards asphalt, only because it's getting darker later. There's as I mentioned earlier, there's some wildlife issues. Still have the same issues on the asphalt, but might have more chance of pulling up quicker. Okay. Go Lagoon. Up into East Trentham, I guess. Go this way, I'm going to end up back on Firth Road. So I'm back on Firth Road. The temperature's it's about the same as it was this morning at 6 degrees. It's been a great day. It's about 256 kilometres. Out for about 6 hours. Done a lot of new stuff and a little bit of stuff that I've done before. Just having a cruise around through these kind of historical towns and farmlands. It's been great. So I don't anticipate much happening between now and home, other than hitting some wildlife. So Thanks for coming along. Cheers. See you next time.